It's never a waste of time to make time for the truth. A moment spent listening and paying attention to the truth can change your life. So let's take a moment for the truth. Psalms 119:51 says, "The arrogant utterly deride me, yet I do not turn aside from your law." It's a game practiced as early as elementary school or even daycare. It's the game of put down. It's a mean and nasty game that's meant to inflict injury to the heart and the soul of another. It's designed to bring another person down while in the process enlarge the position of the one doing the insulting. Adults have perfected this game in sophisticated ways, but the game is basically always the same. Selfish pride seeks to expand its boundaries at the expense of another. In this verse, the psalmist recounts his own experience in this age-old game. Pride is at the core of the attacker. This is seen in the words of the first words of this verse. It says, "The arrogant utterly deride me." Identifying what is going on in a situation helps provide a necessary perspective. The proud enemies of God love to use ridicule. It easily feeds into the game that I mentioned earlier. And derision is used as a way to make a child of God to shrink or abandon God or his ways. The plan is to diminish, intimidate, and ridicule, or to make them surrender. Now, the proud will never accept the idea that they are being deceived. Arrogance won't allow it. For them, the godly are easy targets, and so they ridicule what they do not understand. As Jude 1:13 says, "But these people disparage all the things that they do not understand, and all the things that they know by instinct, like unreasoning animals. By these things they are destroyed." And while derision is meant to weaken its opponent, the psalmist finds it as an occasion to turn to the true source of his strength and stability. He declares, "Yet I do not turn aside from your law." The child of God knows where their confidence comes from. It doesn't come from ego strength, talent, power, or prowess. It comes from the Lord himself and his word. As the prophet declares in Jeremiah 9:24, "But let the one who boasts boast in this, that he understands and knows me, that I am the Lord, who exercises mercy, justice, and righteousness on the earth. For I delight in these things, declares the Lord." Pride blinds, and that blindness leads them to destruction. God has made it clear his response to pride and all of its manifestations. He has also expressed his response to humility. James 4:6 says, "But he gives greater grace." Therefore it says, "God is opposed to the proud, but he gives grace to the humble." God provides gracious endowment in times of distress, and that provision neutralizes the in-deep derision of the proud. The resource from God is available to all of his children. Look to the Lord. It only takes a moment, but it will be a moment that will matter. Thanks for watching and listening to Truth Matters Moment. Also, don't forget to look for our weekly podcast called Truth Matters. It comes out every Wednesday. Catch you later.